Hi guys, my name's Nadine. Welcome to my channel. So today I've got some charity shop pickups to show you. I've got quite a stack here. So I've got a bunch of horror, a couple of classic films, some artificial eye and tartan video. So plenty of good stuff, hopefully, fingers crossed. So first off then, I'll start with the sort of horror-y type films. The first one I grabbed was Pan's Labyrinth. This is a Del Toro film. I remember seeing this when it first came out, and I don't remember a huge deal about it other than it being really eye-catching, and I think I enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to checking it out again. Yeah, I think it was quite a weird one. A gothic fairy tale set against the post-war era of Franco's Spain. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Next I grabbed Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So again, Del Toro and also Andre Ovredal, based on a comic book series, or an iconic book series. So yeah, look forward to that. This one looks like some gory fun. Gunnar Hansen in Harpoon Reykjavik Whale Watching Massacre. It says it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre on a whaler. A group of tourists gather on a whale watching vessel in Iceland, anticipating the trip of a lifetime. When a freak accident leaves the captain of their boat mortally wounded, a small group of tourists are forced to seek refuge on a passing former whaling vessel manned by a family of fishbillies with a psychotic score to settle. With whaling no longer on the agenda, the tourists become the helpless prey aboard a ship that is set to sail on a sea of blood. Well, that sounds awesome. Next, I picked up Glass. I think I've seen little bits of this film briefly, and it looked really interesting. It's got James McAvoy, who I really like, Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson. So yeah, that should be a good one. This one will probably be rubbish, but you know, I can't resist crap like this. Crimson Throne. I've never heard of it before, but it said princes and vampires rise together, and I thought, yes, I needed to know no more than that. So yeah, princes and vampires rise together, now it's time for blood. Humans massacred their race, wrote them out of history and pushed them into myth. Myth? What's a myth? A myth? Now in the midst of a vampire civil war, an exiled vampire prince has escaped into the mountains of the New America, building a hidden army for revenge against his family. Years later, in the dead of winter, a group of grad students start their research on the disappearance of wildlife in those very mountains. When they come close to the truth, they begin to fight for their own survival. As the fight escalates, the vampire prince descends upon the conflict. He is forced to visit the dark past as the fates of the students are decided. So we will see. Next, The Haunting of Margam Castle. I don't know why I will continuously pick up any supernatural kind of haunted house type films, because a lot of the time they're awful, but when they hit right, oh, it's great. So this one says, if the walls could talk, they would scream. For many years, the dark and foreboding Margam Castle, long considered one of the most haunted buildings in the UK, has been abandoned, or so it seemed. An American research team take an interest in the castle's macabre history of unexplained deaths and supernatural sightings. They travel to Wales to stay at the castle, intending to conduct a series of experiments in parapsychology. But when night falls, the research team's study goes awry, and they're forced to fight for their lives when they incur the wrath of the vengeful spirits who live within the walls of Margam Castle. Ooh. So yeah, I can't get enough of crap like that, I guess. I was excited to see this one. I haven't seen this for such a long time. Reign of Fire, with Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale. I remember really liking this, like the dragons are back, and yeah, I remember this being a great film. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out again. Next, another one that I hadn't heard of before, Black Mirror. Evil Awaits Inside. So we'll see. Next, how could this possibly be a bad film? Incubus, starring Tara Reid. So yeah, I don't know anything about it. And then Dark Remains. I think this is the last of the horror section. A genuinely creepy ghost story guaranteed to make you jump, says Fangoria. So yeah. So next then I picked up this one and this one. I grabbed, I wasn't sure if I already had them, and they were only, I think, like 50p, or it was on for £1, something like that. So I thought I would grab them just in case I don't already have them. And that first one is Vertical Limit. Chris O'Donnell, Bill Paxton, Robin Tunney, Scott Glenn. I haven't seen this for, well, years, but I remember it being a really good film. I'm hoping that the condition's okay because the charity shop had sealed the box on this one. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's fine. It's got the insert there. Yeah, perfect. So no, I grabbed that one. I'm sure it was only like 25p. And the same, Evolution. I really enjoyed this film back in the day. David Duchovny. It was so funny. Julianne Moore. And I want to watch this with my son. I think he would really like it. We had a big long chat about aliens and stuff the other night, so I saw that and I thought, yeah, I'll grab that. A couple of classics then for the collection. The first one is Casablanca. And then this one I snagged because I remember seeing Real Talk Yorkshire, I think it was, talking about this and saying how much he'd enjoyed it, and that was Sunset Boulevard. Special collector's edition. So yeah, when I saw that in there I thought, yeah, I will give that one a go as well. It sounds like the sort of thing I would enjoy. I picked up this, a Hong Kong Legends one. Our martial arts collection is starting to come along quite nicely. I didn't realise I was collecting martial arts films until I got them all out one night because I wanted to watch something like that. And it's like, wow, we've got quite a few. So we grabbed this one, Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, Jackie Chan. I don't know anything about that. And then Tartan DVD, even though I do distinctly remember saying I'm not collecting Tartan DVD, just Tartan Asia. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Every time I see a Tartan label, I pick it up. I don't know what's wrong with me. Black Book. So I've never seen this one. A cracking thriller, one of the most gripping war movies ever. Magnificent, superb, seductive and gripping. Well, we will see. And then finally I saw these on the shelves and I could not leave them there. Two Curzon Artificial Eye films. The first one is Still Alice, with Julianne Moore, who I just think is a fantastic actress. I believe this is, I think it's based on a true story. I remember a book came out before the film, obviously, that the film's based on, where it's about this successful woman who gets diagnosed with early onset dementia. Oh, my husband's in from gardening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And then finally, I will probably butcher this, Andrei Rublev. No idea, but it's so cool. I only paid £1 and it comes with this really cool booklet as well. So if you've seen any of these films, do let me know. Let me know what you thought of them, and we'll have a little chat in the comments. I'll catch you in my next one. Okay, see you later guys. Bye!